You're watching a video by Hideo Kojima disciple. Get ready for the slop. Trapaholics.
Eren Yeager is not the villain of Attack on Titan. And if you believe he is, you have zero media literacy and you deserve to never enjoy media or Japanese animes ever again. Eren Yeager is not the villain of Attack on Titan because there could not possibly be a true villain in Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is a series in which all characters abide by the belief that the means are always justified by the ends. All characters in the series do this. And to show that, I will bring up characters like Annie and Reiner. They begin in the series as these genocidal teenagers who will destroy hundreds, if not thousands, for their own personal gain. And throughout the series, they change. By the last part, they are redeemed in a sense. They shift from protagonists to antagonists to once again protagonists. Morality is constantly shifting in this series because it is war, because everything is based on perception, and because the means are always justified by the end. Because Reiner and Annie are on the side of Mikasa and Levi and Hanji and Armin, they are considered protagonists again, because those are the protagonistic forces. Despite how many hundreds of people they killed by knocking down the walls. And suddenly, Eren, who throughout the entire series was that protagonistic force, is now the antagonist that they must destroy. Why? Because he became based. Because he realized that he is fighting a meaningless war by going after the Titans. At the beginning of the series, Eren Yeager loses everything to the Titans. And then throughout the series, he realizes that his true enemies are people. He realizes that the Titans are brainless monsters controlled by the true evil. And why are they evil? Because they want to commit genocide. They want to destroy this population. So what does he do? He retaliates. He also commits genocide. He wipes out 80% of the population. Now, that is a justified response. That is a justified response to knowing that your entire race was about to get wiped out for no reason of your own. Because of the perceived actions of your ancestors thousands of years ago, you do not deserve existence. So, you do the same. You take out that rage, that anger on people who did not want you to exist, and people who had no say in the matter. Innocent children. But who was murdered by the Titans? Innocent people. Innocence has to fall for innocence. Eren Yeager begins playing the game with the rules of everyone else. And once he does that, he is considered an antagonist. And who's considered the protagonist? The people previously committing genocide. Eren Yeager did commit genocide. And in a real-world standard, that is wrong. But in his reality, everyone abides by a Machiavellian sense of morality. No matter how deplorable the action is, if it can be justified, it is correct. And Eren Yeager brought peace for a time. Once Eren Yeager destroys that 80% of the population, for hundreds of years, there is peace. Through the laws of the series, it was justified. His death, him being murdered by Mikasa, was also justified. Everything is justified. Every sacrifice, every murder is justified through the laws of the series. And that is what people do not understand. Everyone has to become based to survive. Okay, I'm ending this video.